Hello and welcome to Blue Club Sports. Thank you for joining us today. And here's my second part of my two-part video of my predictions for the World Cup. We are focusing on the knockout round. So if you want to see my group stage picks, you haven't done so, go to my channel. It will be there. And yeah, I'm just very excited about this tournament. The World Cup is here. Yes, the circumstances could be better. With location, with time of the year. But you gotta make the best of the situation. And it's at the end of the day, it's still the World Cup, and they got me watching it, so it is what it is. So the round of 16 is here, and let's get into my picks. So these matchups are from my predictions in the group stage. So I had Netherlands winning their group, facing off against Wales, who finished second. So even if, and yes, I had USA getting knocked out in the group stage. Even if the USA makes it out, the USA would face Netherlands, which they're already done. So there's a 100% chance the USA don't even get to the quarterfinals. And I think that would be, if you are a dick rider of Pulisic and Berhalter and this horrible U.S. Soccer Federation, I think quarterfinals would be the goal. But even if the most optimistic mind wouldn't think they would make it to the quarterfinals. So that's all I want to say on that. I have Netherlands, the Dutch, winning that one. Clearly not going to be much of a contest there. Even with Gareth Bale, I just think the Dutch are too much. Defensively, they're sound. Attack, they could be a little bit better. Depay being your forward option. Not really a big fan of that, but, we'll just go with that. Then, round of 16, we have Argentina-France. This is a really big matchup, really good. I have Argentina going through. I think France is a roster that's very talented, but very could be undone very quickly. A lot of egos there, especially Mbappe. I just don't like it in a tournament format. I just don't. They got knocked out early in the Euros. I think the same's going to happen to this one. Didier Deschamps already announced he's not going to come back after the tournament. So it's just a lot of things, a lot of red flags with this team. Yes, I had them getting out of the group in second place, but there is no way Australia or Tunisia was going to knock them out in the group stage. There's just no way. I'm sorry. I wanted to go with the trend of the defending champion getting knocked out in the group stage, but I just couldn't with those teams. Germany, Belgium, another good team. What did I do? I have to go with Germany. Belgium only getting older. Lukaku, I don't even know what he's been up to. I don't even see him play for Inter. I don't know if he's hurt or he's just fat or I don't know. And then I'm not a big fan of the manager there, Roberto Martinez. Just a lot of things I don't like about Belgium. So I got Germany going through, even though they don't really have a striker. They're going to try to work with Kai Havertz up top, which is, as a Chelsea fan, it can work and it cannot work. It's just inconsistent and unpredictable. Brazil versus Portugal. This is another great matchup, but I have Brazil going through. I'm not buying the narrative that Portugal's already fractured, with the Ronaldo interview, him and Bruno not getting along. But I'm not, it could hold some water, but I just have Brazil. I think Brazil is just top to bottom a way better team, and it's simple as that, to be honest. England, Ecuador, England. I don't think I need to really explain too much there. Denmark, Poland. I have Denmark going through. I think, yes, Poland has Lewandowski, but Denmark had a good showing in the last Euros, and I think they'll build from that. As you can see. Okay, and so there's always a shocker in the round of 16. A team that shouldn't go through does go through. And I think this matchup is it. Canada versus Spain. I think Canada goes through. Spain, I still don't like the fact that Alvaro Morata is your number 9. I just do not like that whatsoever. Um, and it's just the weirdest thing that Spain does not make good strikers. It's just very weird in my opinion. Uruguay, Serbia. I have Uruguay going through. I think Uruguay is a dark horse in this tournament, if there is one. Um, they have, very good team, very good team. There's nothing really much to say. And Darwin Nunez, they have Darwin Nunez. They have Cavani. They have Valverde from Real Madrid that's really coming into his own. So I think Uruguay's a dark horse, someone that kind of unforeseen, but makes sense that they could make it deep into the tournament. That I think that's what Uruguay is here. So let's go into the quarterfinals. We have Netherlands versus Argentina. So I think Argentina is going to go through. I think, like I said, Argentina loaded. Messi, Lautaro Martinez, Lisandro Martinez. They have Christian Romero from Spurs in defense. They have Martinez from Aston Villa in the net. So I think this team's stacked. I think it's going to be very hard to beat, in my opinion. Germany versus Brazil. It's a rehash of the semifinals in 2014. I've been going Germany, but honestly, this could be either or. I think, yes, this is Neymar's last World Cup. That's not being talked about too much. And Neymar could go beast mode, but I think the Germans just going to play real physical and really have Neymar off his game, to be honest. Of course, it's just not just Neymar. It's a complete team, but I just think the Germans, I think they're just going to have the edge over Brazil. But that's a coin flip. If Brazil go through, I would not be shocked whatsoever. Then we have England versus Denmark. I have England going through. And I guess you can say this is kind of like just like when 2018, when England was on the right side of the bracket, where it was kind of the easier way to get to the final, and it's happening again. They've played Ecuador in the round of 16, and they're playing Denmark. These are both winnable games for England, and they should be advancing. Canada versus Uruguay. This is the end of Canada's Cinderella run. But good showing. You make it to the quarterfinals. That's something that Mexico and USA could dream of. But I think quarterfinal stage, that's the most CONCACAF team can get from this tournament, to be honest. So our semifinals: Argentina, Germany, and England, Uruguay. Argentina, Germany, man, that's a redo of the 2014 final, and yeah, that's really good. But Argentina, too much offensively, and they're sound in the back. Like I said, they're going through. England versus Uruguay. This could go. I think England has a 65% chance of winning of this. But if that were to happen, I think if Uruguay make it and continue their dark horse run, no surprises there. Our winner for the World Cup is Argentina, England. If it's this final, I want England to win. I'm gonna say it. A lot of players from Chelsea play on this team, but Argentina is just too much. It's just too much. They're defensively, attack, goalkeeper's better, the manager's better. I don't even know who the manager is, but anyone's kind of like, and yet again, a heartbreak for England in the final. If it was in penalties, that would be even more cruel. I don't think, that would be. I would expect players to retire from international football after that if they got knocked out on penalties. But my winner for the World Cup, or my prediction, this is not who I want to win, obviously, is Argentina over England in the final. And I think Harry Kane is the Golden Boot winner, but it could obviously be someone, the Hobbit, maybe. AKA Lionel Messi. And this is really interesting. Lionel Messi wins Copa America, then he wins the World Cup a couple years later, or a year later. Really sealing his legacy One critique I ever had of Messi is he doesn't do it for Argentina. But if this were to happen, you can't really say much. This is you can't really say much with that. But that's basically it, guys. I have Argentina winning. Harry Kane more than likely being the Golden Boot winner. I think Argentina, um, a Golden Boot winner from Argentina. It's just I feel like they spread the ball around. It's not really concentrated on one person to really create and score. So I think Harry Kane would be my pick for Golden Boot. But yes, the big storylines would be Messi winning. He cements his legacy over Cristiano Ronaldo. And yeah, that would be very interesting. Of course, the big matchup that everyone wants in the final is Argentina Portugal. Um, but I just don't see Portugal getting past Brazil unless someone finishes in different spots in the group so they can avoid each other. I just don't see Portugal getting past Brazil. But yeah, that's all I got for this video. I also do other content. I cover the Premier League, Chelsea Football Club, the New York Football Giants, the New York Yankees, which I might put a video out within the week about Aaron Judge winning the MVP for the American League. And I'll be trying, if I watch, my schedule is going to be packed with school and work, but if I watch a game in the World Cup, I will make sure to come and film a video of my reaction to it, giving you guys my thoughts. Maybe someone will surprise me. I might watch Qatar, Ecuador tomorrow, and I'll be like, wow, Qatar is really, really good. I doubt it, but could be. But that's all I got for this video. Pretty short, shorter than the group stage video, but that's all I have to say. If you like the content, please drop a like, subscribe if you haven't done so. Comment down below who you think is going to win the World Cup. I'm very interested to see who you guys think. And if you say USA is going to win, don't take it personal if I ignore your comment. And I just want to say, it's all jokes. The USA is my country. I'm a proud American. I have a blue passport. I'm proud of it. But this team, there's not much to be proud of with this team. I'm repeating myself from the last video, but there's just not a lot to be proud of this team. The manager's embarrassing. The Captain America, Marvel should sue the fuck out of U.S. Soccer for using that. First of all, he's not a captain. Like I said, every time I watch this guy play, he's like this. He's a brat. He's always complaining to the ref, and it's just, I don't. He's one of my most. I hate's a strong word, but one of my most disliked athletes across all sports is Christian Pulisic. Mostly because he disappoints me at every chance he gets. He disappoints me, but the author, aka Pulisic, I call him the author because he wrote that book that probably didn't even sell 2 copies, where he critiques everyone. Nothing's his fault, and Tuchel's a clown, even though everyone wants his services, and Chelsea really haven't done better without Tuchel. But yeah, I just don't. There's a lot of things I don't like about this team, and that's basically it. I would like to be proven wrong. I do not. I'm not a professional analyst. I just not really. I spent 30 minutes doing research, but it's not like I'm crunching numbers on an Excel spreadsheet trying to find out expected goals and all this bollocks that they do. But yeah, the USA. I'll leave it with this. The USA, best case scenario, and I'm dead wrong about Pulisic. I'm dead wrong about Berhalter. Best case scenario is quarterfinals. And if someone tells you otherwise, they're just lying to you. They probably just want you to buy more U.S. soccer gear or watch more games on Fox Sports 1 or Fox or whatever. But that's all I got for this video, guys. Thank you for watching, and you guys have a good one.